All right, getting into your forecast now. As we go into the afternoon, you're going to have a special weather statement that is in play. Elevated risk for fire danger. In fact, we'll have the possibility of drier conditions in the forecast as well as breezy and gusty winds. With that combination, that means it's going to be a lot easier to have fire spread quickly in the forecast. We're also going to be finding, as we get into it, you may want to batten down the hatches as you start the early morning before you go to work. Maybe put the garbage can back inside or lock it down. Do whatever you can, as well as any type of Halloween things that you still have out and about there. We're also going to hold on to today. We're looking at the possibility of sunnier skies in the forecast, giving way to this today. Eau Claire looking really sunny as well, but the flag you can see has been kind of blowing out there a little bit right now. Holding on to how this all plays out for the kids going to school. Well, it won't be as breezy this early morning, but it'll be in the 40s for you to start for them to go to school. 58 degrees for the kids leaving school later on in the afternoon with plenty of sunshine, but breezy and gusty winds. So please bear that in mind. Chilly start for the morning as you get into Eau Claire, holding on to at least 42 degrees, clearing skies with, again, 56 degrees going to the afternoon and breezy and gusty winds in the forecast for you. So please bear that in mind as well. You'll see those winds getting up to at least 25 to 26 miles per hour for both La Crosse and Eau Claire. Other locations we'll see in the 30s, holding on to the forecast, then tapering down going into your evening commute, and then possibly coming back again up to at least 18 miles per hour or less in the forecast. You get into the zones, you're going to see folks having the sunshine all across the board here. Plenty of them with temperatures between at least 55 to about, say, 59 degrees in the forecast. We'll also find as well as we get into La Crosse, 58 degrees, as I mentioned before. You get into Melrose, 58 degrees. Over in Alma Center, 56 degrees. 56 over in Osseo as well. And then back down to areas by Elroy, 57 degrees for you. And Cashton, just about 55. We'll hold on to areas right by Neillsville, 55 degrees there. Back into Eau Claire, similar conditions, but 56 degrees for you with 54 up there at Ladysmith. Plenty of sunshine for everybody, as I mentioned before. You'll see sunshine kind of go into this, though, transition going into the afternoon where you're going to be seeing a few clouds try to come back. It peters out. But then once we get into the late day, yeah, cloud cover comes right back in, taking us to at least mostly cloudy skies to partly cloudy skies in your forecast, with increasing clouds going into the evening all the way up to the north by Ladysmith, and a dry slot coming in by Red Wing all the way to Black River Falls, and that also will curtail going back to La Crosse going to the early morning for tomorrow. Tomorrow's lows you're going to be seeing in the 30s widespread, holding on to this as we go in the afternoon. Plenty of sunshine to start with that dry slot coming in back into La Crosse. We will see at least sunny to mostly cloudy skies. We'll see sunnier skies down to the south and mostly cloudy skies more up to the north as you go along I-94. We'll have our clouds increasing later on today as well as we get into the late day to mostly cloudy to cloudy skies, holding on to Eau Claire to do similar conditions, starting out with mostly cloudy, then going back into at least some sunshine to finish your day into the afternoon with the clouds increasing later on. You get into the highs for Tuesday where you're going to be seeing temperatures in the 50s and the 60s in your forecast. Mostly 60s will be above seasonal average getting into the forecast, and that's kind of nice. We'll get into Thursday with milder conditions. Until then, snow starts to try to get back up to Rusk County, then eventually that moves out of the way. It comes back again as we go into the Friday in the afternoon, leading into the afternoon, but it kind of moves away and hits Wausau and out of our region. We'll hold on going into your Saturday, though, looking at more snow coming in from the west, crossing the river, going back towards La Crosse as well as Prairie du Chien, and eventually we'll see more of that coming back again as we go right into your Sunday. That tries to come back down on top of us and then lands on our area as we finish out going into the morning hours, into the afternoon and evening hours then as well. Holding on to your forecast, you'll see temperatures on the milder side leading all the way to the end of the work week. By the weekend, we're back to cooler conditions with the 40s and the 30s in the forecast. That carries over all the way into Monday, beginning of next week. Be safe and have a wonderful day.